Oke guys, balik lagi sama gue Gunso Gaming. Hari ini kita main Alan Wake. Ini sebenarnya game udah lama, udah 10 tahunan lah. Soalnya baru kemarin tuh muncul lagi di Steam, udah 10 anniversary. Udah lama banget. Gue belum pernah namatin ini game. Ini katanya juga gamenya game horror. Kita langsung aja dah, let's play. Main normal.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation. And I was in
Aduh,
shock.
kepencet. Sorry. Kita ulang lagi ya. Kepencet.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Oh, Alan Wake ceritanya penulis. Woi, Jo. Enggak.
I've always had a vivid imagination.
Enggak lah, harusnya sih enggak ya.
But this dream unsettled me. It was
Kalau
wild
bikin
and
copot
dark
mah,
and weird, even by my
kalau nggak
standards.
bikin copot jantung mah nggak seru juga.
So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Anjir.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Anjir.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Sorry. Aduh, sensitifnya. Coba 2. No. Ntar ya, gue settingin dulu. Wah, ini grafiknya boleh juga. Open game lama. Kayak si Julian cuk. Main HSH ekspresinya kocak. Ya waktu itu gue nonton tuh. Siang si Julian main game horror.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Di sini ada apa ya?
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Kopi termos. Anjir, collectible lah. Kopi. Oh, shiftnya tekan. Ada missing. Ada siapa lah? Hantu. Wah, gila.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play
Anjir.
with people's lives and kill them?
Jatuh.
It adds to the drama. You're in this story now, and I'll make you
The hell? Space. Get to the lighthouse.
You missed your deadline.
Can that trying to make tank? Gimana caranya? Oh. Hey!
You can't stop me.
That's the attack. Ayo. Anjur.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I've been working on.
Serem juga. Gak bisa ngapa-ngapain lagi.
How does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Hold shift buat lari. Anjir, ini setannya imba juga nih. Aduh, bisa capek. Yo.
Hurry!
Udah, Cir.
It's weak, it's me. Play steward, remember? Quickly, get inside. There's no time to lose.
Loh. Keselamat anjir.
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Anjir. Apaan anjir? Anjir.
Cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Gimana Kuara?
Follow the light.
Hah? Follow the light. Kayak mau mati anjir.
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Oh. Kalau di cahaya kita sembuh.
Well done. I have something important to tell you.
Anjir,
It
kayak
goes
Tuhan
like
aja.
this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been.
Aduh, puisi banget ini bahasa Inggrisnya.
Ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
No.
Follow my light.
What? What? What?
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Kameranya nggak bisa diiniin apa?
The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Anjir, kayak Tuhan loh.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Udah cuma kalahnya pakai ini doang. Kalahnya sama cahaya.
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still
Dia ada
a threat.
aura
He's still
gelap-gelap.
your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Oh, gitu.
Good.
Bisa Senterin dulu anjir.
Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
What?
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world.
Anjir.
The lighthouse was
Itu
the
apaan?
last
Itu kayak
safe
Tuhan
place
gitu.
on Earth.
Nggak tahu apaan dah. Dikeker dulu. Jatuh kemana deh? Dor. Mati lu jir.
This isn't
Wes, gila. Ayo reload. Mati lu. Munculnya tiba-tiba lu gila. Mana lagi tuh? Ini apa? Flare gun. Pick up flare gun. Oh, bisa pakai flare gun. Oh, flare gun perang ya. Musuhnya kan takut sama cahaya.
just like
Makan nih. Langsung mati. Mantep nih flare gun. Simpen lah. Aduh, kameranya nggak bisa tengahin apa kali ya? Woi, jatuh kemana deh? Hilang.
I can keep this up.
Anjir. Oh, masih dilawan. Mesti kabur. Anjir. Aduh, capek. Kabur, Su. Ntar ambil termos dulu. Termos kopi. Gila. Ini apaan? Entah ceritanya apaan, coba tiba-tiba langsung datang tempat beginian, banyak monster nggak jelas, nggak tahu monster atau setan mah. Ke lighthouse ngapain nih?
He's here. Alan, wake up.
What?
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Anjir, semua ini.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Woi, dai.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Aniar. Beli dai, PS5 dai. Wah. Ini gak apa nih? Buat game untuk 10 tahun lalu boleh juga grafiknya ini. Welcome to Bright Falls. Mana itu?
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a
Boss.
title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear. Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife. If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maen, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
Desa-desa
I
ini ya.
won't pretend I don't
Kalau
recognize
negeri mah
a
desanya
famous writer
bagus-bagus tuh
such as
kelihatannya.
yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station.
Udah kayak kota
Any
juga.
chance I could get an interview?
Keren juga nih.
Look, Mr. Main, I'm on vacation.
Mungkin di Indonesia juga ada kali ya
I'd
tempat-tempat kayak gini.
appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Mereka lagi liburan gitu.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah. We just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great.
Makanya nyebrang perahunya begini doang
Make
loh.
sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices
Nyebrang
flowing?
atau
Barry, we're just
ini?
settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Wah, mau nyampe.
Alan, we're here. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Mobilnya mana sih? Ini ya?
Damn yuppies.
What? Ah, ini mobil lah. Oh ya ini.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this.
Ini masih normal
Towns
aja
where
nih.
everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm...
This novelnya kayak udah terkenal banget sini, Cece.
Rose.
Rose. I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I
Okay.
can't believe it. I've got all your books.
Aduh, masih kurang enak nih.
I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay.
Ini dia
Good for
nih.
you.
Ada ininya
So
poster
much
anjir.
for a quiet vacation.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break
Do
your
me a
heart. when you-
favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to
Dan
sleep.
jukebox. Anjir masih ada ya.
Circulation. Yeah.
Zaman sekarang mungkin nggak ada kali.
Serious? Coconut again? You
Oh,
disgust me.
pukulin.
Call yourself a
Mesin
rocker.
tua anjir.
Unbelievable. Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes. This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Termos. Ini apa ini? Kenapa nih?
Go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
What?
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
Oh ya
I
dong.
didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Mungkin gelap ya?
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
Anjir.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in.
Anjir.
And to meet your wife. I insist.
I insist.
Thanks.
Leave the diner.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Oh, kira ngilang. Biasa ngilang tuh kayak gitu.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Anjir.
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah.
Turun berok.
Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a bottle on you, would you, Tom?
I wish.
Botol.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his
Ngapain sih,
clinic
anjir?
at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Tuh, ibu-ibu masih ngeliatin aja di sana. Ada apa lagi nggak ya?
I'll be heading back to work as soon as Dr. Hartman gets here, Rose.
Eh.
Oh, but I'm not looking forward to the
Bini gua udah
poison
jemput.
we have at the...
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
What? Pas banget.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Hah? Terus kita dikasih sama siapa ya tadi itu ibu-ibu?
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Bad Maen here on PBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Oh. Lagi cari inspirasi dia buat tulis buku baru. Emang susah sih kayak nulis novel gitu kan, lu nggak mungkin langsung dapet ide gitu. Liburan dulu udah kesini. Cari ide. Cari ide agak gampang emang. Bagi lu buat tulis buku begini. Gila bagus lu.
Wow.
Ah, game lama lo ini.
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia.
Ya,
The
gagaknya
fear
banget.
of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Nih, nggak bener nih biasa kormal gagak ini. Ada apa? Wus, gila bagus bener. Gila kalau punya rumah di lake gini bagus juga ya. Sini ada apa nih? Ada secret nggak sih? Oh, coba bener gua. Balik lagi. Gua pikir ada apaan. Bagus loh, gila. Cakep. Kalau udah tua gitu tinggal di sini tuh enak loh rasanya. Bisa buka.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Ini nyalain. Hijau. Kayak generator gitu anjir.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure
Yeah.
thing. Have fun.
Kata suruh lihat-lihat, gue mau lihat nggak bisa.
It was a beautiful place.
Ya indah
I
banget
told
ya.
myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Buat liburan tuh enak tuh tempat kayak gini nih, gila.
I thought we could be happy here.
Tuh, udah mau malam aja. Fokus.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
Ada hotel, tapi udah nggak jadi hotel di situ. Tapi bagus juga loh, ada hotel di pegunungan gitu. Mungkin daerah Bandung gitu ada kali ya. Apaan tuh? Semen.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Kapak. Banyak banget turun kakak.
Alice?
Coba VOV-nya bisa diubah nggak sih? Coba penuhin.
Honey?
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Thomas Zane siapa? Gue juga nggak tahu. Kenapa nih?
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
Sini ada apa? Gila di sini bisa buat mancing juga.
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Iya anjir, airnya hitam banget ya. Nggak tahu kotor atau gimana ini grafiknya, gue nggak ngerti dah. Harusnya kan biasa kalau di lag gini kan airnya jernih semua kayaknya.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
Wih, termos lagi coy. Nggak tahu buat apaan kalau udah kumpulin.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Wis, ada surprise. Wih, Cana udah copot aja nih.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suwe. Orang udah seneng anjir. Ini buat apaan ya di situ?
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out.
What?
There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
What?
Alan? Alan?
Anjir tuh.
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark.
God
I
damn
needed
it.
some time alone to think things through.
Anjir.
Damn it.
Terus sekarang mau jalan-jalan malam-malam anjir.
Alice?
Alan?
Alice? Alice!
Anjir
The
emang.
cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Udah
Alice,
bilang.
I'm coming!
Anjir!
I'm coming!
What the hell? Anjir. Masuk gan.
Alice? Alice?
Alice. Anjir, bini gue diculik. Ah, R7 lagi nih mah.
Oh no.
Gemplung. Malam-malam gitu.
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice?
Anjir. Mobil.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Pindah tempat gitu tiba-tiba.
The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Nyemplung, totonya langsung pindah ke sini. Ah, center gue
Among
hilang.
Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Buku yang bininya tadi kasih. Yang dia baca deh
The
bang.
gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Udah bilang rumah udah nggak bener gitu. Kayak kagak. Anjir. Nggak meledak ya? Biasa meledak. Gue baru ngomong tempatnya enak kabinnya. Sekarang ngomong enak langsung kayak gini anjir.
Hello?
Cahaya lagi. Anjir, itu siapa nih? God.
Hello? Someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it.
What?
In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Hah? Dia belum nulis.
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare.
Dia belum nulis, tapi udah ada ininya. Dibilang katanya dia nulis. Terus yang bilang kejadiannya langsung beneran nyata lagi. Ada orang pakai kapak mau bunuh.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Masih. Jauh bener aja jalannya.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Cari telepon anjir. Ada apa itu? Nggak ada apa-apa ya. Males jalan jauh-jauh, nggak ada apa-apa anjir. Iya, nggak ada apa-apa. Lompat. Lihat sini anjir. Wah. Anjir.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey!
Hey,
you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey.
Please,
to meet you.
Oh, yang tadi kan kunci yang mau kasih kuncinya.
Fair and square.
Anjir. Dapat manuskrip lagi nih.
Stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite.
Wait, kopi lagi. Gua nggak tahu udah buat apaan tuh kopi. Shit. Anjir. Anjir. Whoa.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Karena kalau orang pernah nonton film The Shining mirip-mirip emang ya tadi. Energizer anjir. Disponsorin.
During your trying, it's the latest thing in
ada apa lagi nih?
contestably
Telepon coy.
proven.
Yes.
Let you
Right Falls Sheriff Station. How may I?
Hello? Hello?
Anjir.
And keep those cholesterol levels low.
This is bad.
Anjir. Kamu bisa buka? Hei! Ah! Hei! Kabur! Kabur om! Anjir! Strom gua. Ih, dibukain anjir.
There were more of them. My head pounded with concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared.
Ini ada panah.
If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Ini ada panah. Iya loh, ada panah. Tapi disenterin baru ada. Oh. Open. Oh, flare gun. Wish.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Bisa nyalain. Listriknya masih dimatiin nih. Ditendang.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
Tendang.
It's rabbit season.
Mana? Bang! Ah, chops lah itu. Lebih susah area 7 sih. Area 7 sih ini banget gila. Zombinya sudah setengah mati. Dapat manuskrip lagi nih. Ini ada apa sih? Ini traktor ya? Fishing patch-nya dulu jauh banget. Ngapain lagi nih? Sudah nggak bisa. Anjir. Tuh nenek-nenek.
hell was that?
Iya, apaan tuh? Ada suara nggak jelas.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Emang nih orang penulis novel banget, gila. Orang mau ngapain aja dinarasin terus sama dia. Nah, ini gue liat nih ada apa nih. Bening-bening. Kopi termos. Ini maksudnya kopi termos itu temanya lu nggak boleh tidur kali ya? Apa gimana? Gue nggak ngerti deh. Kenapa kita mesti minum kopi gitu? Oh iya. Apa? Penulis novel kerjanya minum kopi kali ya? Biar gue nggak ngerti dah, semangat kali. Hilang? Hilang anjir.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Stucky. Buru. Baterai. Lumayan. Ini ada di sini. Jalan deh. Aduh, kabut anjir. Woi, gila. Nampar aja. Ini senternya gua nggak tahu deh bisa dikencengin gitu. Buset aja. Wah, ini ada ini lagi nih, kuning-kuning. Oh, sama naik tangga. Climb. Lama anjir. Bawah kali ya? Nah. Suruh naik tangga. Nah, terus kemana? Oh, sini. Kalau di bawah ada apa? Males nih gue ke bawah kalau nggak ada apa-apa. Sini. Terus ngapain? Oh ya ini nih. The Taken.
They're taken.
Feel the darkness. Kiri. Ini apa ini? Open. Lithium baterai. Ini apa maksudnya? Bisa. Kenapa apa ya kali ya? Kenapa bunyi hahaha gitu? Kabut banget aku. Nyebrangnya gimana? Kita baru situ. Ini ada apa sih?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Ya, mencari jalan yang buat naik. Penuh.
I couldn't stay here. There had to be a way to get up there.
Ah, ini dia nih. Kopi. Gelap banget anjir. Kabut lagi. Helm. Mati lo. Anjir. Sian deh lo. Nyalain. Coba nyalain sensor segampang itu anjir. Lampu kan mendingan. Ini apa nih? Manuskrip lagi. Attack by birds. Ntar aja gue baca sendiri. Wih, shotgun coy. Wih. Kurang enakan nih kita kalau nggak bisa ngeker sih. Jadi tergantung senternya. Apa ada settingnya ya? Gue lupa. Direct aiming, coba ini apa? Direct aimingnya gimana maksudnya coba? Vibration, foot. Nah, ada ini controller. Binding. Left mouse button, jam, boost flashlight, roll battery. Nah, ada. Disable lah. Pencet tab buat pindahin kanan. Ah, gini kek dari tadi. Kiri atau kanan? Pindahin. Nah, kita ke atas gimana? Oh, ini dia. Naik gun. Aduh. Itu masih bisa lompat nih game. Ini ada apa nih? Ada apa-apa? Apaan tuh? Petuk. Wah, shotgun ammo.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you.
Kayaknya radio juga ini nih.
No, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild.
Kayaknya
But here I am.
radionya nggak jelas.
We'll keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Ada lagi nih. Dapat flare gun lagi. Main.
Probably a rabbit.
Mana lagi nih gila. Manuskrip lagi. Udah berapa nih? Oh, masih belum nih, masih ada belum dapat nih.
The gas station was closer now. Its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no crumbs. Monster dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Nah, ini ada monster. Ada setanan nih. Baterai nggak bisa diangkat lagi. Mana tuh dia? Oh, jujur. Woi. Aduh. Mati. Joey dong. Ke baterai. Safe haven. Kayak ada lagi nih. Gue udah kasih tau di belakang juga ada. Mati lu. Bang. Kayaknya kalau kabutnya begini-begini ada setannya deh. Woi, anjir. Tiba-tiba. Nice, Gun. So, kemana lagi ya? Makin gelap, coy. Oh, safe haven di sebelah kanan. Di belakang nggak? Hey! Kabur. Anjir. Woi. Ini satu lagi nih. Gila. Ambil lagi peluru. Ini ada berapa sih? Oh, ada kotak nih. Let's go. Ini apaan sih tuh? Mana tuh dia? Kayaknya sensitivity-nya masih kenceng. Woi, Fargan. Makan tuh. Blair. Enak aja lu. Bisa ada. Mati. Manuskrip. Tidak bisa. Tidak ada apa-apa. Ayo, lanjut. Shotgun udah dapat banyak nih. Apa nih, gambar mata lagi?
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men.
What?
But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs.
Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Bisa ada TV gini nggak bisa nonton.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, 2 new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So
wait. Jadi pistol nggak bisa bunuh dia.
Every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
Huh? What?
Poor Dr. Colvin, felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Anjir. Kayak acara-acara jadul itu. Mana tuh? Kayak ada musuh.
As you might think, it can be dangerous. It requires patience.
Wih, gila darahnya kenceng banget.
Even with the engine takes bounce isn't easy and fatal.
Hey! Woi! Mana dia? Woi! Mana tuh? Mati. Gampang bener bosnya.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights at the gas station alive.
Gampang banget bosnya kayaknya. Gue aja nggak kena serang loh. Sampai normal. dari 70-an.
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright
Kita
Falls with
sebelumnya
my
lagi,
wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at, but the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2 Taken. 3 years ago. Oh, ini cerita 3 tahun lalu nih. Gila.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on.
Oh.
It'll warm you up.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Rumahnya bagus juga. Ada buku. TV baru beli. TV pasang mana? Oh, pasang tengah situ.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Apa nih? Alan Wake. Kok ada piala itu ya?
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
Wait. Kok ada barcode sih?
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Ini WC anjir. Fuse box mana? Oh, ini ranjang. Ini nggak tahu apaan.
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
I'm right here, baby.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just get the lights
Honey,
back on.
it's a
now,
power outage.
Please.
I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared.
Ada orang emang
for it, you
beberapa
know?
takut sih
It
kalau
gets to me.
gelap gitu.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Bright Falls, present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
And Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Wah, oke deh guys. Segini dulu. Besok kita lanjut lagi part 2-nya. Sekalian langsung, ini kan episode 2. Kan ngepas juga. Ya. Thank you ya guys.